Well, this month marks Birth Defects Awareness Month, with 1 in 33 babies affected by birth defects in the U.S. every year. With every pregnancy, a woman starts out with a 3% chance of having a baby with a birth defect, and that's regardless of any kind of underlying conditions. Among those working to help lower those numbers is the March of Dimes. And joining us right now is the president and CEO, Dr. Elizabeth Shiro. Good morning.
Good morning, Deirdre. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So your healthcare professionals have really been your front line of defense and trying to make sure people know the information. What is it that you need them to make sure gets conveyed to pregnant women?
Yeah, I mean, listen, March of Dimes is here partnering with the CDC. We do this annually to talk about birth defects. We want birthing people to understand that birth defects, they are preventable, and not all of them are, but we also want the awareness, the prevention, but then also it can be a lifetime changer. And we want to make sure that people understand that families are impacted, and we're here to support you.
So when you talk about the things being preventable, what is the behavior specifically you're looking to curtail?
That's a great question, Deirdre. We want people to get into their provider sooner. We want them before they conceive, so they can review their family history. That really reviews their genetic history, as well as their behaviors like smoking or alcohol or pre-existing conditions. So things like diabetes, better control of diabetes, less cardiac birth defects. We also really want to talk about those behaviors we can change, smoking, alcohol, and then really lean into other things like marijuana, which we really don't want people using while pregnant. And then lastly, medications. So if you think about that, those are things that everybody thinks are safe. We need to review those in detail. And I want people started on folic acid before they conceive, and then throughout the pregnancy. Folic acid prevents birth defects like neural tube defects, which is in the neurological system, and that's been out for a long, long time. March of Dimes has been campaigning for this for some time, and so really getting folic acid 400 micrograms for those pregnancies.
Having a child in your family with a birth defect is life-changing, as you said. There are a lot of resources, however, that are available through places like the March of Dimes.
Yeah, we really, marchofdimes.org/birth defects. Tons of information there. You can read about it, you can learn, you can also donate to the March of Dimes, but you can also get involved, right? Come and volunteer with us, all of those things, but really focus in on birth defects or what affects you. And you can look at our preterm birth rates in your county, California, and Sacramento specifically, but really honing in on our website gives you tons of information.
I spent some time on the website, and it's really well laid out, very easy to find all the things that you just listed off. So thank you very much, and I hope you make connections with a lot of people this month.
Thank you so much. Appreciate the time.